Hi, it's Declan here. This is a quick video to answer a question from one of the group members. This is from Dennis, and the question is, which hand does what? So that's a nice short question, but a very important one, because you will see different styles of playing and you might get confused as to why people are doing different things. So the way that I recommend people play when they start off is to play a chord in the left hand. So a chord is several notes played at the same time or in a sequence. So either played like that or that type of thing. And the melody, which is the part that somebody would sing in a song, in the right hand. So the reason I recommend that for people when they're learning is the sound is good enough that people will recognise the tune, but it's a lot faster to play than the full professional way of playing. So let me give you an example of what that would sound like. I call this fast play in the range of deck play methods because it's fast. So that would sound, so if I play, say, Hallelujah, it would sound something like this. And then if you break up the chords, the exact same notes sound. Which, you know, is good enough for somebody to recognise the tune. And it can take people literally hours to play that. I mean, I've had some people play it within an hour from total scratch, but it's very quick to learn how to play that way. So that's chord in the left hand, melody in the right hand, and that's the fast play method. For professional playing, what you do is you play the same chord in the right hand with the melody. So you've got the melody and the chords both in the same hand. And to do that, because your hand can't stretch sort of usually more than about an octave and a bit, what you need to do then is learn that there's 3 ways of playing the same chord. So if that's, say, chord 1, then that bottom note could either be there or it could be on the top. So musically, that is the same note as that, just a higher octave. So that is the first version of chord 1. You take it off the bottom, add it on the top. That's the second version of chord 1. And then you take that note off and add it on the top. That's the third version of chord 1. And then if you take that off the bottom, put it on the top, you're back to the original. That's the same as that, except in the higher octave. So there's 3 versions of each chord. And then when you're playing in a professional style, all you do is play the melody right at the very top. That's to the far right. You pick the nearest version of that chord that will fit under it inside your hand span. And then in the left hand, what you play is the root note of the chord. So that means if it's chord 1, you play note 1. If it's chord 4, you play note 4. And then if you do the more advanced style, if you double up, so you play the octaves, so you'd play 2 note 1s, note 5s, etc. and then add the 5th note up in the middle. So I'm throwing a lot of information at you here, so obviously the more detailed videos for each of these skills will show you that in depth. But just to throw that at you, that what you do is that one shape of the 2 octaves and the 5th note, and you just play it in whatever sequence or rhythm suits the song. And then you play the melody right at the top in the right hand with the version of the chord that fits under it. So to play the same tune, I call this pro play because this is the professional way of playing. So the exact same tune in the professional way of playing would sound something like this. that's a rough version. There's a couple of chords there that I skipped, but that's the style. So that's the professional way of playing. So the answer to your question, Dennis, it depends on the style of playing. When you're playing classical type of music, it can be a mixture of the two, where you play kind of a similar type of bass note type of thing with broken chords in the right hand. That type of playing, sort of split up separate notes. And I hope that that makes things a bit clearer. So thanks for your question, Dennis. See you soon. Bye.